Start. Zoos have existed for centuries. Stop. Initially, they were private collections of exotic animals kept for the amusement of royalty and the nobility. Stop. Over time, they evolved into public institutions with educational purposes, focusing on the conservation and preservation of wildlife. Stop. However, zoos remain controversial, with critics questioning the ethics of keeping animals in captivity for public display. Stop. Para. Historically, the concept of zoos have changed significantly. Stop. In the past, zoos were symbols of wealth and power, serving mainly as displays of exotic animals collected from different parts of the world. Stop. These early establishments were more like private collections or spectacles for the entertainment of royalty and aristocrats rather than centers dedicated to animal welfare or conservation. Stop. Para. Animals in these early zoos were often kept in cramped and unnatural conditions, confined to small cages or enclosures that failed to meet their biological and behavioral needs. Stop. The emphasis was on showcasing rare and unusual creatures rather than ensuring their health and well-being. Stop. As a result, many animals experienced stress and poor living conditions. Stop. The primary objective was to entertain visitors and demonstrate the owner's ability to acquire and display exotic species. Stop. Para. During the 20th century, zoos underwent a major transformation driven by changing social attitudes towards wildlife conservation, education, and the ethical treatment of animals. Stop. This period marked a significant shift from traditional zoos, which focused mainly on public entertainment, to institutions that combined conservation, scientific research, and education. Stop. Para. One of the most important developments was the adoption of conservation programs. Stop. Modern zoos increasingly recognized their role in preserving endangered and threatened species. Stop. They began participating in captive breeding programs, where genetically diverse populations of endangered animals were bred and managed in controlled environments. Stop. These efforts aimed to protect species from extinction and, where possible, reintroduce them into their natural habitats. Stop. Today, many zoos also contribute to wildlife research, public education, and habitat conservation, making them important partners in global biodiversity conservation. Stop.